Hey everyone, how are you doing today? Today is Friday, September 11th, obviously, 2020. I hope you're all having a great day. And I'm Carol Hickman. If you're watching for the first time, or Chickstamper online, you'll find me. Welcome, and I'm so glad that you're here. Today we're going to be making a couple of Christmas cards. I wanted to use the Everything Essential bundle, and that's what we'll be using for that. So in a few minutes I'll be able to show you those cards and the products and things that we're going to use today. So I hope you like those. Including one of our cards today is a gift card holder. So with the holidays coming, gift card holders are kind of essential, right? And maybe even more so this year with maybe not a lot of outdoor shopping, maybe online shopping, of course, but I hope you'll find it able to use, and you can change it up for any holiday or gift giving through the year that you want. So welcome, ladies. Thanks for joining us today. Okay, so first, I always have a couple little things to talk about while everybody's logging on. The first thing is, I should mention, over on my Chickstamper BOGO sale page, if you haven't joined, join that group and I will get you approved when I'm done with the video. And I have hundreds of retired Stampin' Up! Product in that sale group. And so how it works is it's a BOGO, so you find the retired product that you'd like, we add them up, and the prices are all there, so you can see what you want to spend. We add them up, and then you purchase the equivalent dollar amount in my online store of current product. Stampin' Up! Will send that product to you, and I will ship the retired product that you've purchased to you for free, except for the shipping. So I'll just send you an invoice for the shipping, and it's $8 to $15 typically, depending on how many products that you find. I try to stuff them in those USPS boxes and bags that are flat rate. So check that out. Chickstamper BOGO Sale is the name of that online group. And I hope you find something maybe you've been looking for a while. So, alrighty. So next thing up, coming up is this is the little flyer, my card class for this month. It's an online class through Zoom. And we're going to play some bingo just to make it extra fun. So we're going to make some cute cards. We're going to use the Have a Hoot set. Oh, and I should mention, did you guys notice anything about this? I'm so excited. Today is my first Facebook Live for this group with my new iPhone. So look how you can read everything. I was able to mirror the image. So hopefully everything is showing up right for you and correct. So no more of this backwards stuff. So it makes me very happy because I felt so bad these past few months. So, so with that, new phone, new things to learn. Hopefully it's all working and I'm the right direction and all that for you. So if you're interested in playing bingo and making some really cute cards at the end of the month, look for this graphic on my site. But also you can always message me and I can send you the link to find out more information and things like that. So registration closes on Tuesday for that. So we just have a few more days. Okay. Some of you I know have ordered the new Stampin' Emboss and Cut machine. Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, sorry. So it became available to customers this week. So I've had a few customers order it and I'm just so excited. I've been having fun with it all week and I just got the new magnetic plate for it. And so just started using that. And so it's pretty fun and pretty exciting. And my old die machines were on their last leg. So it's great to get them replaced. Okay, I'm excited. My Stampin' Up! Team is growing. I love it, love it, love it. So we're growing and we'd love to have you. So this flyer talks about during the month of September, when you purchase the starter kit, which is always a stinking good deal because normally you pay $99 and you get to choose $125 of any product you want from the catalog. And then you just, again, pay just the $99. So on top of that, you still only pay $99. Stampin' Up! Is giving you 2 free stamp sets. So there's So Much Love and Queen Anne's Lace. And they're giving you a pack of rhinestones. And They are also sending you 16 card packets. They're sending you 8 each of 2 designs. So you're ready to get together with friends if you're able to do that where you live, or send them to your friends and stamp together over Facebook, or Facebook has those new groups, or Zoom or something like that. So it's pretty exciting. So it's a great time. Join this month. It's gotta be this month. Then you'll get those great extras things. And that's 2 new stamp sets. I haven't added them up, but with the card packets and the rhinestones, it's probably close to $50, maybe $45, and all for free. So again, you know, you can always holler if you have questions about any of these things. Okay. I am just gonna try to see if we're gonna show up here. I know I'm showing up because some of you are watching, so I hope if I'm sideways or something, for crying out loud, you'll tell me, I'm sure. Oh, yay. Okay, so now I see myself. I feel better because I'm the right direction. Alrighty, do you want to see some fun? We're going to use this awesome essential, everything essential bundle. It's on page 61 of your catalog if you're looking. And so it's got some cute little samples here and things like that. So we're gonna make a couple Christmas items today, okay? Let me just scooch my phone down. And let's see how this is gonna work. Hang on. Alrighty. So what I've got down here is I have the bundle. This adorable stamp set has 2 Christmas stamps plus the snowflakes, so really 3, but 2 main ones, 2 sentiments. And it's got 2 Halloween with this cute pumpkin, and this one says trick or treat, and then the little bats, and then Valentine's Day. You and me, it says, and be mine, and then a couple little hearts. And then it has the essential tag punch that coordinates with it to make it a bundle. All right, so let me just get on here a little bit for you. Sorry, guys. I don't want to make you sick moving that camera too much. So it's really such a fun bundle. And the price on it is $35. Oops, sorry. Yes, the bundle, $35. So that's a pretty good deal. And if you're going to go shopping this weekend, shop my BOGO first so that you get some free product as well. So today we're also going to use the Dainty Diamonds embossing folder. I just love it for a nice background. We're going to use the Stitch Shapes dies, and we're actually using the circle ones today. And then we're also going to use the Stitch So Sweetly dies. And we're going to use this largest rectangle on one of our cards. So lots of fun product. We are also using the Real Red braided trim. This is so fun and it ties so nicely. I've been thinking about getting some extra just to wrap up Christmas presents with, because it'll just be nice to have around. And then we are using just a little bit of all the trimmings embellishments. We're going to use one of those stars. So kind of fun. Okay, are you ready to see today's projects, I should say. Let me leave the punch out because we'll use that. And let's take a peek. Now, I was able to make it the right direction, but now I'm probably just gonna make it worse on the bottom. Okay, you try to line up the lines here. Here we go, today's cards. They are very similar, but a little different. So, our first one says Season's Greetings, and it has a thick whisper white backing, and just one, it doesn't open up, so it's kind of a flat card, but the middle part opens up. So it says Season's Greetings, and then he opens up with some little snowflakes there. Isn't that cute? This is a card you could make a whole bunch of if you needed to have a whole bunch of holiday cards. Now our second one is very similar in that it has the same back. So it's just a flat back. And see, on both of them, I use that embossing folder. But this one is our gift card holder. So this says Joy to the World. And see how it opens? And now it holds a gift card in here. And room, of course, to write. I used a little wink of Stella on this tree. Isn't it cute? And then that's where the little star embellishment came from. So again, very similar. I kind of designed them so that we'd use the same circle dies, but just a little different to keep you on your toes. So let's do this one first. This one, Season's Greetings, with our reindeer stamp from the stamp set. So again, thick whisper white so that it doesn't bend and it's not so flimsy. But it's just a quarter sheet, exactly a quarter sheet, and it still fits in an envelope. So that makes it 5.5 by 4 1/4. Okay? And then we'll nest the next size up, which is 5 1/4 by 4. So I'm just gonna put this on like that. And again, I ran this through the Dainty Diamonds. Don't forget your free tutorial will be on my blog later this afternoon. Once I get the video uploaded to YouTube, and I'll get everything loaded on my blog for you. So I just went over a little bit, so I'm going to curl this back. There we go. So I'm just going to kind of nest this down about 1/8 inch or so. There we go. And then I cut some more, again, thick whisper white so that it's not too flimsy. And then I just want to put the back side of this straight down onto our card. So it's easy just to get some adhesive on the back side. So now it opens. Here's the flap for the front. And I want the fold to go at the top. There we go. And this is where that die comes in, that we use the large rectangle die from our Stitch So Sweetly. So again, Mossy Meadow, and I'm just going to put it straight down. Look how perfect that fits. This is such a cute card design that you could use for lots of reasons and sentiments and birthdays and anniversaries and Valentine's Day, all sorts of things. So that's our next layer. So now I'm going to use some designer paper. And I wanted to use designer paper that was just so pretty and could really stand on its own, right? So I trimmed that to fit right inside, but I wanted to put a little bit of that red trim on it. So I have this whole bag of these red trim pieces because they were offcuts I had used for a project and I cut them the wrong length. So I thought, well, I'll find something else to do with them. So today's project has found that something. All right, so I'm going to put adhesive on the back, and then I'm just going to loop this around. I guess I can trim it first because that would be a lot. Let's see. There we go. So before I put it down, I want to just put this trim right roughly the middle. Just because I'm trying to add a little more red accent to this card. And I'll just put a little adhesive over that. Okay, so now this is just going to go straight down and just kind of centered this die cut piece, the Mossy Meadow, has stitching on it, so I'm not sure if you can see that. So I'm trying just to go right inside the stitching so that it will still show. So we still have our flap, and now I'm realizing, silly me, I should have stamped inside here first in case I goofed with the stamp, but now I'm gonna have to be extra careful with my stamp. All right, so now we've got our stitch circle, and this is second to the largest size if you have that set. And I'm gonna put it on with some dimensionals. That way I'll just kind of straddle this red trim here. So I'll just put 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom. Pretty simple card, don't you think? I really like simple cards, but I also like cards that kind of have a little something extra on them. So this is kind of a fun, different design. And I think it's good because I think anybody can make it. There we go. Okay, now we're ready for this cute tag. Let me move a few things here so I can get to my Stampin' stuff. And I've got some more thick Whisper White. I'm going to use the Reindeer stamp, but I've got these 3 different colors here. So what I did is I used my 3 markers. Excuse me. So the Stampin' Right markers, so I've got Soft Suede, Mossy Meadow, and Real Red. I like to use these to color in a stamp when I want to use more than one color, right? I don't want to just have one color image. So what I do is I use the brush side and I just go along the side, not the tip of the brush because that smushes it. So I'm just going to use the side of it to color in the words that say Season's Greetings. Trying to be careful to keep the red just on the letters and not on anything else. Let's do our reindeer next. Again, soft suede, and I'm just using the side of the brush, and that keeps it pretty pristine so it doesn't get all smushy. And then this probably isn't something you'd want to do if you have friends over to do it together or you teach classes. And I only say that because, so my air is on in my house. Well, right, obviously, because I live in Phoenix. It's always on almost. But my air is really dry here. So the markers, they do dry up a little bit, but all I'm gonna do is just blow hot air, which I got plenty of, right on the stamp. And then I can stamp the image. But in this day and age with COVID and flu season and things, we probably don't want to share the stamp after that. There we go. So can you see how it's got the 3 colors on there? So it's a fun way to use your Stampin' Right markers. But again, probably not something you'll do with a crowd. Okay, so I'm gonna use my tag punch that comes in the bundle. And our little Rudolph guy will punch him out. All right, so he's just gonna go flat right here. And I suppose I could have put a little red rhinestone on his nose. And then I have another piece of the Real Red trim, and I'm just gonna tie a little bow. Just to decorate it up a little bit. These pieces are already pre-cut, so the sizing is right, it just doesn't leave a lot of extra. There we go. All right, there's our bow. Let's get a little glue dot on him. There we go. All right, so now I'm going to bring out my Mossy Meadow marker again because I want to put those snowflakes on the inside. And since they were Mossy Meadow on the outside, I thought they should be on the inside as well. So fingers crossed, I can do this straight down, straight up. If you've been in my classes, you hear me say that all the time. That helps us so we don't get those little halos. So far, so good. Sometimes the littler stamps are the tougher ones. Yay! All right, so let me get an envelope. And we'll stamp this guy. And we'll do the same thing. And then this first card will be all done. So pretty cute. So I hope that y'all are being safe. If you're in the West, I guess you might not be able to even watch. My poor sissy is under, well, level 1 evacuation, which level 3 is get out. Level 2 is be ready. Level 1 is even before that. Level 1 is consider having bags packed kind of thing. So they're doing good so far. And she told me last night that if everything is good by noon today, supposedly, then they'll be safe and won't have to worry anymore about those fires. So I've been praying, and I hope that if you're in them as well, that things are going okay for you. Here in Phoenix, we have smoke from the fires in Southern California. But we've been really lucky. We had fires early in the season in June, several near our home even, but nothing like these poor people are suffering from now. So prayers to them, and lots of them. Okay, season's greetings card. It's all done, you guys. Good job. So this is the part I have to work on with my new phone. I'm sorry. That I have to figure out how to get it looking good and straight. Okay. Time will help, I'm sure. I will learn all the tricks. So this card I just love. I love gift card holders to begin with, but this one uses our designer paper, which makes it even more special because you get to show off how pretty our designer paper is. So you can see that I have a long strip of designer paper that I scored in thirds and did a trifold. And then this side we made a pocket, of course. So let's start with that. And again, all the measurements are going to be on that tutorial, okay? Because I think this designer paper is 4 1/4 by 9 3/4, but I really can't remember 100%. And I will feel bad if I've told you the wrong measurements. So we're going to do that in a second. So this starts off very similar to the other card, right? So we're going to have our nesting piece. I embossed with the Dainty Diamonds embossing folder. So we're going to put that on first. And the same thing onto our thick Whisper White base. Just so that it's extra sturdy. Whoopsie, whoopsie, whoopsie. Let me just, there we go. Okay, there we go. So that's easy. That's our card front, card base, if you will. Okay, so this piece, I've already scored it. So it's scored in thirds. So I'm just gonna fold on those score lines. And then I'm gonna fold it because, and then I kind of want to just see what way it wants to fold. You know how sometimes, yeah, sometimes you get a little too close to the edge. So let's see if this side's better. Okay, that side's better, but I think I might still just trim just a little. Let's see, off of this end. Nope, okay. So just a little hair. I should have checked that ahead of time. But I think it'll fold up nicer if we just get that little, yes, now it lays nice and flat. Okay, that's what I wanted. So the piece that is gonna fold over and become our pocket, I wanna take a little notch out. See how I did here with a punch? Just so that it shows that it's just a little smaller. And it gives you a little handle to grab onto. Okay, so I've just got a 1.5 inch punch, circle punch, and I'm just gonna punch it, not even half, but you could do really whatever you want. I'm gonna center it left to right and just take a little notch out. So when it's closed like that, you'll be able to pull out the gift card, or the recipient will be able to pull out the gift card. So now I want to close this pocket. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of our tear and tape, but I'm only going to put tear and tape on the very bottom and the very edge. So when I close it, it becomes a nice pocket. And I just want it on the edge so that there's room for the gift card. There we go. So tear and tape is nice and strong. I probably could use our new Seal Plus. I think I'm just in the habit of using tear and tape when it comes to something like this because I want it to hold, but I don't want it to get in the way of the gift card and get sticky and things like that. Okay, so now I'm just gonna fold this right down because it's got the adhesive on it. So here's our card. So it's just gonna go like this, right on our card base. So I'm gonna put adhesive on the back. This is the back side. Oops. Let me do it here so you can see. Alrighty. And again, I'm just trying to center it. There we go. So here you see these 3 strands of red trim that I had. And we're gonna start with our pear pizzazz, our larger circle, and then we're gonna punch a 2-inch red circle, and then a smaller, second to the smallest, stitch circle will be for our tree. So let's work on that. Let's see. Here's our cute tree right here. It says Joy to the World. And I'm going to use Pear Pizzazz ink. Stamp that down. There we go. So while I have that stamp out, this is the inside piece that's going to go like this for our sentiment to be able to write on. But I want to stamp the top almost of the tree. I just was going to hold off on stamping the Joy to the World. So let me get a little piece of scratch paper here so the part of that can go off the edge. And well, we got a few little words. Let's see what happens if I do it again on the back side and go a little lower. There we go. I like that a little better. Okay, so this is our inside piece. And we'll put this down right here and gives us a little spot to say Merry Christmas. And then we can tuck the gift card right in here. Okay, so here's our stamped image. We want to punch a 2-inch punch, circle, I should say, 2-inch circle from Real Red. So this is just gonna go flat down. Our white circle is gonna go flat onto our Real Red with just a hint of that red showing. And then we're gonna put some dimensionals on the back of the red. Pop it up and make that tree kind of stand out a little bit. And then we'll put it down here. There we go. So you can see I've got 3 of these trims, these extra pieces that I had. So I'm just gonna put some adhesive on the back. And then this is where it's a little tricky, only because I want to try to get these straight. And there's no right or wrong, however you want to do it. They're going to be extra long, but that's okay. We're just going to trim them up once we get it on the card. But because they were extras, that's why they're long. But if we were just cutting, then we wouldn't cut them so long. Okay, so let me just stick those here. And then I'm gonna put some of our dimensionals right around here to pop this up even more on our card. Because we can, right? And I like using dimensionals. Okay, so this is going to go on the front of our card. Here we go. And again, I'm trying to center, but roughly is good enough. And then all I did is I just kind of went along the edge and trimmed. And again, no wrong or right, it's all okay. But I just thought it would be fun to have a little bit extra there. So now we get to put our Wink of Stella on and our little embellishment star. Let's see if I can get him off this. Yep. So he doesn't quite cover up the green, which I kind of like. The green just kind of sits there. So it shows out from the back. So it's kind of just an abstract star. And then our Wink of Stella. Just put a little bit and let it dry right on the tree. Wink of Stella is one of those things that you can put a little or a lot. And once you start using it, you kind of want to use it on every project you have because it's so darn fun. And it really does add a lot, don't you think? It won't take long for this to dry. That's the nice thing. Okay, and I'll hold this other one that's already dried up Hopefully you can kind of see the shimmer. It just leaves this fun little shimmer of glitter. It's called a glitter pin for just that reason. Okay, you guys, what do you think? Let me take a peek over here and see. Oh, hi, Kathleen. I'm glad you like the layout. Thank you. Hey, Christine. Hi, Cheryl. I appreciate you guys watching today. Oh, and I want to stamp an envelope for this one with that Joy to the World tree stamp. I just can't get enough. So cute. Now it's complete. Room for your gift card, room to say Merry Christmas to your loved one, and a cute front so that they know what's going on, that this is definitely a Christmas gift and a Christmas card all at once. Alrighty, thanks you guys. This weekend's gift is a scissor charm. And if you haven't seen, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, then you got a notification last weekend because I made a video and posted it last Saturday of how to make these scissor charms. I've actually made 150 because I use them for my retreat pillow gifts. And then I also use them for my business swap that I coordinate. And everybody, I always like to make them something. So this time it was a scissor charm. So you can see I've got a C here for a Chickstamper with a little birdie. These scissor charms I made a few years ago for convention. And love what you do, share what you love, which is a saying from Stampin' Up. And so they're just fun. And using shrink plastic is so much fun. I'm sure you all probably remember it through the years. Maybe you did it with your kids. You did it as a kid. But now I do it with my Stampin' Up! Heat tool. So there's a YouTube video on my Chickstamper site, so youtube.com Chickstamper, and you can take a peek at how I made this one. So now I have some extras, and I may make a few more, but these are going to go out this weekend with all orders, but also as a pillow gift thank you to everybody who orders from my BOGO this weekend as well. So can't get enough of them. Let me turn you back up, you guys. All right. Oh, I'm so glad you love them. Hey, Sheila, how cute. Thank you. I'm glad you love them, Christine. I appreciate it. And I hope everything went well on this new phone. And that you enjoyed today's video. I enjoyed showing you today's cards. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe if you're out west. And even the western several states, be careful with the air and everything because it's not that great. So, but hopefully everybody is safe and your homes are safe, your selves, your bodies, yourself are safe. That's the most important. So I will continue my prayers for everybody out west, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Send me a message if you'd like to join this month's card class and bingo. I would love to have you. We've got space. If you want to join the Chickstamper BOGO sale, you can join that group or send me a message if you can't find it. And of course, if you want to join my team, then let me know if you need help. Otherwise, you can go to chick.stampinup.net and click the join button, join tab, I should say, and it will put you on the page and tell you everything that you need to do. Hey, Janie, hi. Hey, Cheryl, thank you. And thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys so, so much. Have a wonderful weekend. I love you so much. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.